This video was created to help you become familiar with the basics of PENSRA. PENSRA is a referee match assignment system. Teams from various leagues and organizations like NorCal, Cal North, AYSO, and local tournaments enter their team's matches in PENSRA for referee assignment and management. If you don't have a PENSRA account, you need to register. Go to PENSRA.org and click the Register link. Complete the relevant personal information in the top section. In the lower section, check off that you are a USSF referee, then click Register. Your information will be reviewed by PENSRA, and usually within a day you will receive a confirmation email saying that you have been accepted. If you don't receive an email from PENSRA within 3 days, please check your spam folder. If the PENSRA email is not there as well, contact PENSRA by email to find out what is happening. Once you receive the confirmation email, click the validation link so that you can complete your profile information. First, you will be asked to create a password. Then you will be taken to various agreements. Read them and accept. The system may require you to log in again. Your username or site name is simply your full name that you entered to register. There are a few sections in your profile. I'll quickly show you some of their functions and features. The Personal section has your personal information. Messaging is simply that. What information and how you want to receive messages from the system. PENSRA has built a messaging system here shown as Site Mail. You can view your site mail when you log into PENSRA. As well, if you choose, you can check off the Email 1 boxes to get PENSRA messages sent to your personal email address you entered. The Phones section is very important. Please make sure you have your cell phone entered here. Please upload a photo of yourself so that other referees know what you look like if they were working with you for the first time. The Referee section allows you to specify different organizations that you wish to receive emails from for potential refereeing opportunities. You do not have to sign up for any of these to be able to request matches. Emails from these organizations are typically used to recruit and remind referees about upcoming events such as tournaments, or letting referees know that the upcoming weekend assignments are about to be made, so get your requests in. As well, they may be used to do a blast email asking for help with specific matches that for one reason or another have not been filled and need immediate help. I suggest you sign up to receive updates from at least the club you are affiliated with. In the Financial tab, depending on your club, you might be required to enter your Social Security number and PayPal information so that you can be paid. You can also change your password whenever you want in the Password section. If you click the Continuing Ed menu item, you will see many online training modules available for you to complete. Note that many of these are mandatory and you will not be assigned to any games unless the required training is completed. An example is that you must complete any NorCal specific training before you can be assigned to any NorCal games. Once in a module, you are presented with the information that you need to answer the question. This could be either text-based information, or it might be a video. You are presented with the question. You choose the best answer. Once you have answered all the questions in the module, you can have your answers graded. If you did not answer all correctly, you will have to take the quiz again. However, you are shown what questions you got wrong so that you can relearn the appropriate material. Once you have completed the training module, you can see that it is marked as passed and that there is a link for training answers so that you can reread the questions and correct answers at any time. The main page that you as a referee will likely use will be the inquiry page. This is the page you use to find matches that you want to sign up to referee. The page shows you all available matches based on the criteria set in the search box at the top. The results are displayed below. And this is the default view when you haven't changed any settings yet. You can customize what information or fields are shown, as well as specifying only certain locations or cities to display results for. Here are my customized selections. Once customized, if you want this to be the default way your searches show up each and every time you come into PENSRA, without having to click each of those boxes again, you have to click the Save button, the icon of the little floppy disk. Each game will have a center ref, AR1, and AR2 listed. If there is a blue O, that means it is currently open or unassigned. If there is a plus sign beside the O, that means you can immediately self-assign the game to yourself. If there is an envelope beside the O, that means you are eligible to submit for that specific position at that specific game. Sometimes an envelope will not appear, which means you are not eligible to ref that game, likely based on your age versus the age of the players, or that you have not yet had enough experience to ref the level of play expected in the game. If you decide to submit for a match that is self-assigned, that has a plus sign, click the plus sign for the specific position you want, and you are taken to the request confirmation page. Click the Assign button to assign yourself to the game. The game will now show up with an OK and your name in the position you requested. Make sure you add it to your personal calendar. If you decide to submit for a match that has an envelope, you click the envelope for the specific position you want, and you are taken to its confirmation page. Optionally, you can now add a note or reason to the assigner, such as a justification as to why you should get the game. Then click the Request button. You are now taken to a confirmation page, simply confirming that you have submitted for the match. You are not yet assigned to the game you just requested. If we return to the inquiry page, the match now shows up that you have submitted for it with an icon of an envelope with an arrow. Once you have submitted for a match or matches that have an envelope, you need to wait until the assigner actually assigns the match to find out if you got accepted for the position you requested. The game might be assigned to a different referee. If your message settings are correct, if you get assigned to the game, you will get an email indicating that you have been assigned. As well, you can always check in PENSRA by clicking on the Inquiry menu, then Request Status item. This will show you all your current requests and indicate if it has been assigned, maybe to you, maybe to somebody else, or if it has not yet been assigned. Once a game is assigned to you, you need to confirm your assignment. You need to do this within 24 hours of being assigned the game, or the game might be reassigned to someone else. Click the green plus sign to confirm your assignment. Make sure to enter any confirmed games into your personal calendar so you don't miss them. You can see a summary of rules that are specific to each league. And yes, there are differences in every league, and you are expected to know the specific league rules if you are going to referee one of their games. Is there heading? How long are the halves? What are the substitution rules? You don't have to memorize them now, but before each game you go to, you should review the rules and make sure you know which ones apply to the game you are attending. For any match, through the inquiry search, you can view the specific rules by clicking the game number, then the rules icon. On the inquiry page, if you check off the action column, the rules icon will also appear on the results page for you to click. You can also click the rules link on the menu to see the rules for any specific league listed. After you have refereed a game, you need to file a match report before midnight the same day. Just log in and the system will show you any match reports you need to file. Click the link and you will be taken to the match report page. On the match report page, enter the final score and any cards that were issued during the game. You have a notes and comments section to enter any problems with the match, like someone arriving late or not showing up at all, or things like no corner flags or poor field conditions. As well, please rate the coaches, players, and spectators. 3 should be your default response unless there were issues or extraordinary events. For example, if you need to issue cards to a coach or player on a team, their rating should be a maximum of 2. If the parents are irritating, Again, give them lower than a 3. If there were great displays of sportsmanship during the game, maybe you give that club a 4 or a 5 for their rating. Remember that 4 or 5 should only be given if something above what is normally expected occurs. Remember that you can always contact your club's assigner with any questions about refereeing or PENSRA. Get out there and enjoy the game.